This is MJ. I'm an author, I'm an artist, I'm an analyzer. You can find all my work at mjmunoz.com. Welcome to Digimon Chronicles. I am starting to read and talk about Digimon Dreamers, which is the manga that came out around the time as Ghost Game. Hold on real quick. And it features Pulsemon as the main Digimon in the story, Pulsemon of the Vita Bracelet, and I don't know what else. But anyway, it stars, or the main character is Ritsu Kudo. It's like 9 or 10 pages long, the whole thing. It's got a nice color cover, and the rest of it is black and white, like manga be. And the localization was done by Media Bang. And the name Media Bang sounded really familiar to me. I wasn't sure who it was at first, but I went ahead and looked it up, and I found a little something about the company Media Bang. And they have an art app. Let me read this real quick. Media Bang Inc. is a communication internet company based in Tokyo, Japan. It is the creator of the art app Media Bang Paint and runs an online platform called Art Street for sharing and viewing manga and illustrations. The company aims to bridge the gap between writers, artists, and their audience through art. Media Bang has received funding from Obunsha Ventures and has a corporate round. I don't know what that means. Round. Anyway, so I was familiar with them because I had downloaded the app at one point, and they've got a website. But anyway, I noticed that because it says right on the cover, localized or translated. What does it say? Localization by Media Bang Incorporated. So I found this interesting because, that's cute. The title of this Chapter 1 or Pulse 1 is A Digimon Can Dream, which I think that's a little Philip K. Dick, do Android Stream of Electric Sheep, and it's a little more, talking about how Pulsemon's dream is to become this really powerful Digimon. And anyway, it's really interesting because it just kind of throws you in there, and there's no action. It's very, I guess you could call it slice of life for now. Ritsu he's on his way to school, and he gets summoned to the digital world by Pulsemon, and they have a little conversation, and he decides that he'll help Pulsemon to Digivolve. And apparently Pulsemon, I didn't see specifically if he's wearing the Vita Bracelet or not. Vita whatever, Vita Vegemin, right? Anyway, yeah, they're not really showing. Oh, they've got a Ghost Game kid in the background, the main guy from Ghost Game, right behind Ritsu on the first panel. But hold on, let me see again. Yeah, it looks like he's got a black strap on his left wrist, but they don't really zoom in on it. Oh, he does point to it, and he's like, oh, I was about to erase you, from my game, because you're not digivolving for me, or you're not evolving. So, it's weird. The localization of this is done with, like, the English dub in mind. Like the 90s, Saban English dub. So, they call the levels, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega. They call it Digivolution. So, in that way, the localization is very comfortable for me, because what is it? Child, Adult, Perfect, Ultimate. I think that's Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega. Which Ultimate makes sense as the last stage, because Ultimate literally means last, but whatever. So, yeah, it's interesting because, it's just interesting how they chose to localize it. I favor that. I wonder how other people are liking that, because definitely Seekers isn't using any of those things, and it could be localized in the same way with the dub names for certain things, and it's not. And I kind of find that to be curious. But again, it's comfortable for me, and I like it. The art in here, it's very clean, it's cute and fun, and it's a lot less serious. It actually reminds me a little bit, and I don't know, the name of the artist is on the cover on the first page. I didn't look up to see what else he's done, or what else I don't know what else this artist has done, but the artist is Tenya Yabuno. So I'll have to look him up later and see, what kind of art he or she does. I don't know. But it reminded me a little bit of Shaman King. So I never really watched Shaman King as a kid, and I've always kind of been interested in it, but it's weird. It looks really weird, and it looks really unique, which is good. But because of the strangeness of it, I never really got into it. I think it goes into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, you know what? I'm going to pass. I got Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't need anything else right now in my life. And then, Guys, when things got really sad, we don't talk about that. Anyway, so I've read Shaman King recently, the first chapter or so, and I like it. It's really weird, and the art style is really weird too. And some of the it's very cartoony in some ways, and some of the vibe from Shaman King with its cartooniness reminds me of some of the cartooniness in this manga. Now, I think typically manga gets more of those zany, cartoony moments than an anime does. At least that's been my experience, sort of. Fruits Basket was like a 1-for-1, and I read that manga, I don't know, years and years ago. I don't know how many Tankobon I read. Probably not the whole thing. And like Karikano, no, they get silly in that too. But anyway, I'm just saying there's a difference. There are definitely stylistic differences between anime and manga. One of them being, that some anime and manga, and I would say more manga than anime, get to be more cartoony for fun. You take the characters off model, do silly things with them, and they do that with Ritsu a little bit in this. Like at the end, at one point, Pulsemon's telling him, "Hey, do this, do that, whatever. And if I run out of energy, give me a energy pill suppository." And he's like, "You freak!" And his face gets all huge, and he's got the sharp teeth and stuff. And he's yelling at him like, "Pulsemon, you're crazy, and I don't want to do this," basically. But and then later on at the very end, he gets summoned, and a gag. A gag is that he gets summoned while he's in the bath. They're like, "Yeah, you're naked. What's up?" And he says, "I was in the bath." And he's got the big head, and it's just very cartoony and very cute and fun. So yeah, like this is a very Japanese, very manga thing, but it's funny because it's got that little twist of dubisms being used for its localization, which I find very interesting. So yeah, I like this so far. I like that we're getting a small chunk of it right now, and I think they're gonna let the new releases of this are on hiatus for now, and what I mean is the main manga, which I think is 20 chapters in, 20 weeks in, I suppose, which I guess is probably around 200 pages. Those are going to be paused for now while this is releasing on the website, and then from now on it'll release on the website until it's over. So I definitely want to keep up with it. It's cool, it's fun, it's a different flavor. I enjoyed it a little more than Seekers maybe. It's a little more straightforward, and I definitely like that because I'm a simple man. Anyway, that's all I have to say on it for now. Come back next time for more Digimon Seekers and more Digimon Dreamers. And let me know what you thought about this first chunk of Dreamers. And yeah, just let me know what your thoughts are on it. Thanks. Until next time, folks, take care. This is MJ, signing out. I hope you enjoyed that. Go to mjmunoz.com to leave any questions, comments, or other feedback you might have. There you can find all of my analysis, art, and fiction. I cover books, tokusatsu, comic books, anime, and more. Look around. You're sure to find something else that you'll enjoy as well. This has been a Story Over Everything production.